There's a big statement coming in from the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who said that Canada wants to remain on ground in India. Justin Trudeau says presence in India needed to help Canadian families, and Canada is not looking to escalate situation with India. Canada will engage responsibly with India, and Canada will engage constructively with India. That's a statement that's come from the Canadian Prime Minister. The question is the Canadian Prime Minister now seeking to reduce tensions with India? He's made multiple statements in the past, from credible allegation to credible information to possible link, but nothing, absolutely nothing on credible evidence that will stand scrutiny in a court of law. Now, I quickly want to bring in our guests on this special broadcast. What should one make of Justin Trudeau's statement? Joining me on India First is Velina Chekharova, founder and geopolitical strategist of FACE and visiting fellow at the Observer Research Foundation. Ambassador Veena Sikri is a former top diplomat. Daniel Boardman is a senior journalist of the National Telegraph from Toronto. My first question is to India Today's Anisha Mathur, joining me with the latest on the story. Anisha, any word whatsoever from the Ministry of External Affairs yet on this Financial Times report? And in Canada, are there calls to seek evidence, or in the run-up to elections, is Trudeau continuing to adopt a tough posture?
Well, Gaurav, we've been seeing a lot of statements coming from Canadian politicians, even discussions. This issue had been raised in the Canadian Parliament a number of times. But as far as the Indian MEA is concerned, there has been no official word on this Financial Times report just yet. Of course, we did just hear from our report that Mr. Bagchi had very clearly said that India has been requesting for parity. But if you look at what is happening on the ground in Canada, the concerns of Indian origin people in Canada, the Indians in Canada, they are more worried about what this will do with regard to their visas, what will it do to people who want to come home for the winters, what it will do to the students who are waiting to go to Canada. So those are the concerns being raised by the ordinary person on the ground in Canada. But if you look at the politics of it all, there have been calls from the Conservative Party in the Parliament in Canada to call for a registry of foreign agents. There have been calls for the evidence to be brought out. There is a lot of very conflicting messaging that is coming in Canada as far as politics is concerned. But on the ground, the people are more worried about what it does to their families. Back to you.
And absolutely no one asking for action to be taken against Khalistani terrorists, of Canada being seen as another Pakistan, of Khalistani terrorists getting a free run in Canada.